Hey everybody, welcome back to the Alan Phillips channel. Got another project lined up here, but in the meantime we're going to do an unboxing video on Harbor Freight's, let's see if I can get in the picture, here it is, Harbor Freight's finest 1.25 cubic foot cement mixer. I couldn't get the 3.5, none of the stores around me have it, so this one had pretty decent reviews. And we're gonna throw some 80-pounders through here and see how much it can handle. So a guy in one of the reviews said he put like 30 through it a day and it was okay. So about 5-minute intervals for mixing. So we'll see what we can do actually here. So let me throw this thing together. What we're using it on is we're gonna build a chicken coop on the front here, an 8x10 coop, and then the back's gonna have a run. And we're putting a rat wall in there, so keep all the critters out. You know, any minks or possums, any weasels want to come in from the tree line there, hopefully they'll give them, you know, a little nice defense. So, but first things first, let's get this guy put together. So this video is going to be unboxing for this. I'll link the video with the project of building this chicken coop somewhere around here. All right, here we go. Those are probably important. That's some sort of frame. With a gasket, belt for the motor, one of the wheels, two of those. through the magic of the internet and time, we've got this assembled. It actually works. 3 things I ran into, issues while putting this together. Shadow, let you guys know ahead of time. The mixer blades inside, the 2 holes that they leave open, only lines up with a certain orientation of this outer ring. So you see you got 6 bolts on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the back. Depending on where you line this top section up on these bolt holes, there's only one spot where this can line up together. Second thing, the foot and the wheels, they only go on a certain side. I had them reversed in the beginning, not paying attention, so that my handle was on the wheel side, which doesn't do me any good. So if that happens, just switch these two, the foot and the wheels. And the third thing I had an issue with, inside here, where the motor actually mounts with the drive belt to turn the flywheel there. If you have the motor too far forward, which it's hard to tell, the pulley will actually rub on the frame. The way you have to assemble this with this piece mounted, then the motor goes on the bottom, so you can't really see the backside. But if you turn it on and it doesn't spin, more than likely you're a little bit too close on the front side there. So there's 4 bolts underneath here. You just loosen these and slide the motor back a bit. And then these 2 bolts right here are your tension. That's where your motor actually sits up and down. So, but finally got it put together last night late. There wasn't hardly any light, so I figure I'll turn it on this morning. And we'll mix some concrete in it today. See what it does. About 12 bags in, and it'll do a full 80-pound bag, but like I said earlier in the video, probably need to fill it up with a lot of water first, pour half the bag in, let it mix for a minute, pour the second half in after you add some more water. And, about 5 minutes is pretty good. So far so good. We got the rat wall over there, about halfway across the front. About half to go. So, well, 62 bags later, got our first screed pass down. Wait for it to dry out a little bit, then we'll float it. This thing ran like a top, surprisingly. I didn't shut it off for about 4 or 5 hours straight, just throwing concrete the whole time. And it did not stop. The only thing, yeah, a couple screws rattled loose, but other than that, I mean, it held together pretty good. So it will take an 80-pound bag, but you probably have to, pour a quarter in, add water, pour another quarter in. You can't just dump the whole bag in. It's a little bit hard for that. And if it does, usually the stuff will stick right behind the mixer paddles, so you might have to stop it, just hit it with a shovel or a stick or something just to knock it loose. But if you don't have enough water and then you pour a load in and it just is so heavy it sticks to the bottom, it won't come out loose from behind here. So that's one of the critiques of it. It probably could be, I don't know, maybe redesign those mixer blades at the bottom a little bit. But other than that, probably the best setting to mix on is this second hole down from the top. It's just enough where the gravity will help the cement fall down and mix properly. So if you get down here to the third one with an 80-pound bag, it'll start spilling out. And then at the top setting, it's not angled enough to mix really well. So second setting worked the best for me on this particular model. But yeah, I mean, it worked for me, and I was able to do 60 plus bags in it. So